Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts 4 as we're playing as Great Britain. So I did forget about several key fronts here in Africa last episode. So first of all, Libya. I don't even know why I wasn't even thinking about Italian-held Libya. So what we're going to do with that is just get rid of this front here and take both of the divisions that were assigned there and put them on over here. Since this is obviously key, we do not want to lose Egypt. So yeah, we'll move them over here. It'll take them some time to get there. Over here, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. We just don't have the troop numbers until we get these guys done training. So we need to get those finished, frankly. So that would be really helpful. Have them assigned over here and then bring more over to Africa, since we're going to have a problem here. Now, if we can take that port there, then all the troops here will be cut off and then easily destroyed. But yeah, that's a problem. They can attack us up this way. So yeah, definitely an issue there. I don't know if we'll have supply issues here. No, we have a hub right there for the port. So we should be fine if we put some troops up along here. But yeah, we just don't have enough divisions to defend all of our territory. Now, some of these divisions off on island locations, we might need to pull them back, put them somewhere else. We could also pull some divisions that are over here in the homeland as well. Yeah, you have a couple divisions here. So what we could do is put them in that army here, because I don't really want to send like good divisions over here into this area. We already have two coming over this way. These are the better divisions, but over here we'd probably just stay on defense and instead focus on attacking from here. Yeah, I think that'd be the better way to go about doing it. You have to keep some protecting Gibraltar, because you never know, the Italians could declare war on us at any minute. That could easily end up happening. We have some troops over here. I want to keep some on this location. I guess we'll create another front here for right now and just get ready for war against the Canadians. We'd want them to be in this one here. And then what we could do is take one of them, put them there, and then the other one can come over here. So all this is going to have to be done before we can join that conflict. We do have more troops than needed over here, so we could pull a couple of these out to move them over to the Africa front. Yeah, I think that would work out as well. So maybe take, I don't know, maybe just two of these divisions here and put them over here. We have all of our Africa armies in the same... Oh, that won't work. No, it's got to be this one here. Yeah, I suppose that works. And just have good divisions go after the port there. Make sure we're able to take it. And then it'll cut all these guys off and they'll be pretty easy to take out from that point. But yeah, I did forget about those key locations there where we will find ourselves at war. So yeah, can't join the war until after we get some of those units moved around. We have to protect the ports here, guys, because of the Japanese. We don't know how well we're going to do there. Now, we could pull one of these divisions out, I suppose. Because yeah, you can see they're not really doing anything here. Just to get another one coming over here to help us defend territory. Because we are having so many issues with a lack of divisions here. Alright, so trying to get over here. We were able to get there in time, but it doesn't look like we'll win without that division. So that'll work. Excellent. We have cut these guys off here. Fantastic news. But we wouldn't be able to attack and win. We'd have to wait until this guy gets over here, and then he can attack him. So that'll work out nicely, I think. Can't really do anything here just yet. Let's just go and take that province then, so we're not just sitting here doing nothing. Alright, so he is going to try and grab that port and cut us off, so that's a smart way to do it. But we will be attacking him. We're going to take this province here and then have him attack right there. And we're already going after the province there. Yeah, definitely having some difficulty here, but we can go and stop that. And just hope that this kind of starts turning in our favor here. We do have more factories now available, so let's go ahead and actually build the airbase up over here. Alright, so getting that done, we already have the supply being worked on for Africa. So maybe just some more military factories. Find ourselves always needing more. So building these 80% locations here. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff we need. We can take a look at the radar situation, see where we're at. So could build up radar here, though. We already have one there in Hong Kong, so that's not bad. Could build up here, but we'll wait until we actually have control of that. I've forgotten about that region, so we've been neglecting it. We're doing all right in the Mediterranean, though we could build that one up, one more. Also the one here in Gibraltar needs to be built up too. What about over here? Yeah, we're good over here. All right, fantastic. So let's go and see what's going on over here, where I've been not paying attention. We need to get this port back.
Ready to move.
So let's do it this way. Can we? Yeah, let's go here and try and make it so he'll have to fully retreat. I'm gonna take these. Oops, take these 2 locations.
Ready.
Almost gotten that, and then that will cut off that division there from supply. We can cut this guy off here. And how would we cut that guy off? Probably go this way. Alright, so doing okay here, guys. Let's go and try and get this done. Force this guy back now. I'll leave him here. Try and get him connected. I mean, he's connected technically, but I'm not sure how we're doing on supply here. I know we have the hubs right here, but I don't think they can supply these troops in this area, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not going to build a supply hub there either. I don't think that's the best way to go. Let's go move these guys over here. Get them back over across the river. Likely going to lose that airbase, unfortunately. Damn, I was building that up. Maybe we shouldn't build it up then, because if we're going to lose it, then it doesn't make any sense to just be giving them a larger airbase. Clearly going to have to retreat there, guys. So we're going to lose that airbase. It's quite unfortunate. There's divisions here to stop us from advancing. I think we'll just sit up along the river here. I think it's the best way to go about doing this. So probably go here, and then have this division after he wins there come over here. We'll have to actually finish that battle. And then just try and defend up along the river. We'll have to take this one back because clearly we're going to lose that. Alright, so after he's done there, he'll come over to this location. And you just give him this territory here, I suppose. So yeah, trying to get on the retreat here, though we're actually winning this. So if we can keep the airbase, we'll try, but let's not build it up any further until we know we're going to keep it. We got more troops coming as well, so that's going to be helpful. We've gotten this unit cut off, so let's see if we can't get him destroyed now. And let's have him see how we want to do this. Alright, so we got a tech here. It looks like we would win there. Let's come this way and then over here. And then we're going to try and get this guy cut off from supply. I mean, not cut off from supply. Again, he's already cut off from supply, but you know what I mean. Where he cut off where he can't retreat. And let's just advance this way. Okay, so looking good here in Indochina. Sinking convoys in the Caribbean still. They are actually now attacking us unsuccessfully. But yeah, they're attacking us there. As far as our experience, we're done here with this division design, but we are not done with the tanks. I was going to build the light self-propelled artillery for them, but you know what? I don't think we're going to do that, guys. Yeah, I don't think we're going to build them right now. Or ever, maybe. Because, yeah, we would have had that already. If we're going to design anything, we should be working on medium tanks, which I think we still need to get the tech for. But yeah, if we're going to use Army experience for tanks at this point, but other than adjusting the light tanks and make them better, I feel like we should use it for mediums. So, with that in mind, we will want to get higher attack. And there's a couple ways to do that. We could just add the support artillery here, or we could change one of these motorized over to motorized artillery. I think what we want to do is try and get them up to 22 combat width. Yeah, because I mean, we'd obviously want a much larger, but yeah, we don't have the equipment for that right now, or the manpower really. So I think 22, and the reason why I'm going with 22 instead of 24, which, you know, 24 is probably, or 25, somewhere around there, would be where we want to do for mountains, but they're tanks, so they're not really going to be fighting in mountains. So you want to kind of build them for what they do well, which is in flat plains provinces. And so in that case, you want them to fit into 90, and there's really no perfect way to do that outside of, you know, getting all the way up to 30, which again, we can't really do. I don't think we'll have the equipment for that. Yeah, I think that would impact the tanks too much. And so if you get them up to 22, then that fits into 90 in a way. Not perfectly, of course, but you can get 4 divisions into a Plains province. Yeah, 4 divisions into a Plains province just fine at 22. Where if you go to 24, that would not fit 4. So you'd have to do 22 to be able to fit 4 tank divisions on a plain province. So that's how we'll build it. We'll just get them up to 22. I don't know how this will look as far as organization goes. We'll take a look at it though. So we'll get the motorized artillery here. And then here, that gets them up to 22. Organization isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. Just looking at the change in stats, obviously they're going to lose a lot of HP, organization, recovery rate, have less weight overall. The reliability goes down just a bit, but the soft attack goes up by a lot. Hard attack goes up by a little bit. Defense is going to go down some. Breakthroughs going up by a little bit. Piercing looks like it's mostly staying the same here. But the big thing here is that you're getting the soft attack, because I really don't like where their soft attack is sitting. So yeah, we're going to want to get that built up some more. We can also do support artillery, but I think we'll just probably do the maintenance companies in this case. Yeah, let's just do the maintenance companies. So let's go ahead and save that. It's a little bit of adjustment when it comes to the manpower, so that will require further training here for the tanks. And of course, this tank division is going to lose some experience, but I think he's already lost some. Yeah, he's not even at the full level anyways. All right, so they're attacking across the river here. Let's see how we want to do this. We want to let them have that province there. Again, try and defend up along the river here. But I don't think we'll be able to hold that. So yeah, just retreat here, guys. It's clear that we're going to lose this area. Now, we do have another airbase here. So we can just move them over there since we know we're going to lose this. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. Move them over to there. And just plan to go ahead and retreat here. We'll hold on to that until this guy retreats. Let's have him come over here. And then this guy's going to defend right here. Now they do have to take that province there, so we might have to instead create a fallback line here. We'll let them get to their areas first, and then we'll actually assign them. Alright, go ahead and assign those two to that fallback line. And interestingly, they did not win here. Alright, I was expecting them to win there, and that's why I was pulling them back. Alright, well, until we lose there, then there's really no reason to give up on this airbase here. I know we will eventually have to. But yeah, let's just keep these guys here then. And what we'll do is move this guy here and this guy here, and just leave both of these here. If I can get him to stay here. It looks like he really doesn't want to stay. Alright, so still wiping out that division there. This guy's trying to get out. Let me see if I can get there before him. We actually already have somebody moving over there. In 20 hours, he'll get there in, yeah, forever. So that's not an issue. How do we want to do this? We have him come up this way. He'll just go take this territory then. Alright, so he's going to help out there. Trying to wrap up around here. Yeah, getting Indochina done. We did get those tactical bombers. Let's go and get the strategic bombers next. We'll have to update our tactical bomber line here. There you go, beautiful. Still not enough Navy experience to really design anything but the submarines, which really aren't a priority, despite the fact that they would cost a lot less experience so we can get it done quicker. I really want to get those cruisers out there, because we're not even building light cruisers right now, guys. And we haven't been for some time, so that's a problem. Alright, so doing pretty good on the defense here. Yeah, this is looking great. This guy, again, I really want him to stay here. We need to push him back there, but we just don't have the organization to do it. But once we have all these units here, yeah, let's just attack here. Let the other units get their organization up, so he'll be weakening him there. Again, I don't know how well this is going to work out. Probably won't work out. Alright, so he's retreating over to here, which is not the best place for him to be retreated to. Instead, we should have him be over here. This is the mountains, so... They are pushing us back in this area. We need to get more troops over to them, so let's go ahead and have him go up there. While this guy here will take out that division, while he finishes this up. We did take that province. Excellent. So let's have him assigned here and take all this over, while he'll be assigned to this one and take out this territory. Just try and get it finished up here. And then he's going to attack that unit as soon as he has that province. Alright, beautiful. So getting some stuff done here. Yeah, I just don't know that we're going to be able to hold on there if we can't take that one province there. Which is going to be difficult to do if this division here just keeps on trying to leave. And it's going to be an issue. So what we're going to need to do is give him a fallback line right here just to get him to stay there. Alright, get him pushed back over here. Not much to be done about that, though, I don't think. Let's see, can we get there before them? Otherwise, you just want to create like a fallback line here. Temporarily. Alright, excellent. Alright, so he's going to wipe out that division. This is obviously a mess of fronts here, but that's okay. We'll get this cleaned up eventually. We did get those field hospital 2s. Should help us save some manpower and keep our experience higher. But I don't think we're going to continue down here, guys, because we really need to work on these industrial techs. We are having some serious equipment shortages. Infantry equipment, actually, is in the hole, despite the fact that we have 12 factories assigned to that, and yet we still have issues. He actually failed that attack, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll have to wait till we get our organization up, and maybe even get like a planning bonus here, just to help us out. Alright, so having all this taken care of, he is winning there. Fantastic news. We did get pushed back across this river here. Suppose that's not all that surprising. Though it doesn't look like they're keeping the division moving over here, so we should be able to move them right back. Yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to hold that. We'll try, though, because I'd really like to keep it if we can. What if we attacked here? Would that work? No, it wouldn't. Let's get the hell out of here before we lose. Before we lose this division. Yeah, we'll just pull back here, guys. And then, since we know what we're doing here, let's just go ahead and have the fallback line set up. We're going to have to keep that attack going now, though, until we can get these troops out of here. We're also losing here, unfortunately, which is in the mountains. It's kind of a shame. I'd really like to push them back here, so we're going to try. Try and push that Chinese division back. They're not attacking there. We do have a dockyard, a free dockyard. Did we finish up a large ship or something? I don't know where else we would have gotten all those dockyards from. I don't think so, but let's just double check here. See what we got. We did. We finished up another carrier. Fantastic news. All right. So we should probably send this to the Asian fleet. Yeah, I think we'll send them over here, which we might want to pull some of those heavy cruisers out. Yeah, I think we will pull a few of the heavy cruisers out. Maybe put them over here. We don't have very many ships over here, so I think that's what we're going to do. So let's take 2 of the heavy cruisers out of here and move them over to the Mediterranean. And then we'll take this new carrier, though. Do we want to take our newest carrier and put them over there? Well, we actually have 2 of the Ark Royal class Bs here already. So yeah, it would make sense to go ahead and move them over to this fleet here. Alright, excellent. And we have one less capital ship over here. So could technically pull out some of the screens. Like maybe some of these old destroyers. And then move them over to the Mediterranean as well. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we also have a newer destroyer here. Get him put in that training fleet. Keep these guys training up for now. Yeah, might as well just keep the naval experience going. I never did assign the dockyard, though, which I believe we're going to do another carrier. Yeah, I think that's what we were waiting on. We'll see if there's any adjustments to be made here. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we have all the same stuff as we had before. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get another victory carrier going. Put 5 dockyards into that. Just build one of them for now. And yeah, look good on our fighter and naval bomber composition. And we're just going to pull how many? Just 1 dockyard. Probably from the convoys. Alright, excellent. Continuing sinking those Mexican convoys. Causing them casualties. Yeah, just trying to get ready for that conflict. There's just so many fronts that we're going to have to fight on. Let's see if we can't get this guy destroyed now. I'm surprised that he's not facing any attrition. Yeah, that is unexpected. Let's go and move this guy up here now. We need more troops here desperately. And I feel like we have enough to take care of this now. Yeah, this is plenty enough, honestly.
Yes, sir.
They'll meet in the middle somewhere.
All in.
Yeah. All right, excellent. Let's look at that taken care of for us. This division here is coming up to this front. He's going to help us take care of that. All right, so these guys can now...
Keep your distance.
All right, let's put them over here. Get them behind the river. All right, excellent. And we have the ability to get that air doctrine finally, which is the really good one. So that'll be helpful. Get that agility for the fighters. All right, so definitely having some issues here, guys. Let's just go ahead and have this unit here retreat. He's in retreat over here as well. Let's go ahead and have this tank help push forward there. All right, so these guys are all retreating over to this front. We're going to defend behind the river, and hopefully that works out. We're facing a massive army, so it's going to be a difficult fight regardless.
Yes, sir.
These guys here would probably come up along here. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, have them go right there, and they can help us take that province back, I suppose. This guy's coming over here. Huh. Let's have him go over into this location for now, and that way he'll take the railroads. Winning that battle there. Fantastic. What we're going to do is have this guy just go ahead and hop on over here now. He can take care of all this for us. There's no divisions here really to worry about. So it should be pretty easy to get that done. All right, excellent. So we finally have finished up in Indochina for the most part. Let's kind of stabilize this, and now we're trying to get the front in a good defensive situation. These guys want to advance this way, and I'm actually okay with letting them do that.
Ready, sir.
So we can just get behind them and then destroy them. So that's what we'll do. I think that's the better way to go about doing this. Now, they could move divisions here to stop us from cutting them off, but it's a plains province. I think it would be kind of difficult with us having two locations to attack from. I think it would be difficult for them to keep control of that. So I think that's the best way to do that. So they might actually get over here. No, maybe not. Nope, they weren't able to get over there in time. Huh.
Ready to move.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's take one of them, send them over here, and have this guy go over that way so we don't lose that. Yeah, I would have preferred to have that location there. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do anything about that. So we're just waiting for these guys here to leave. Can't really stop this guy from moving. We just keep on telling him to go back. That's really all there is to do here. And they're both going, so they'll be completely cut off when we take this location here. So let's go ahead and take that. How long before they get to the next place? Yeah, this is absolutely fine. So we're going to have the tank take that location, and then we'll attack them as soon as they're actually cut off from supply. Alright, so they're taking that location. They should be able to hold on here, hopefully. It looks like they should be able to hold on. They are attacking across the river. I wish I'd built some forts up over here, but yeah, we didn't get that done. Now we're going to want to attack these guys. They're cut off from supply, so let's go ahead and get them destroyed. We'll send one over there and have the other one attack. They're now trying to get out. That's not going to work out for them. Alright, and then we do need divisions up along here as well to stop them from getting across the river, so this is kind of a problem because this territory is not defended right now. Alright, so now we can take all the divisions here and have them put onto that front. And we know that one of these is going to leave, so let's just take one and have him set to leave over to here, and then he can go wherever he wants. Because otherwise the AI will probably pull the best division, the one that has the best organization. So we are having some issues here now. 1 day and 23 hours. I think we should get there before him. We will. But yeah, we were not able to win there. That is because it is in the mountains. It's not the best place to cut troops off, obviously. But you know, you got to kind of work with what you got. They would be able to win there, despite the fact that they're attacking across the river here.
Yes, sir.
This division's obviously able to do well enough. Let's give them a front line here. Excuse me, a planning bonus here. Offensive line. So while he sits here, he gets that planning bonus up. I hope that tank can hold out there. You know, tanks aren't great on the defense, so yeah, he might have some issues. We got the concentrated industry 4. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go after... There's a lot of stuff we need to get here. Probably assembly line production, though fuel refining would be really useful too. You know what? Let's do that. We can get some of our civilian factories back, perhaps, because we are having some fuel issues, guys. The landing craft has been researched. The next one, obviously, is way ahead of time, so we won't get that just yet. But when we do, we'll have a research bonus for it. So I think that's it. I know we need there's some passive techs to get, and I suppose we could work on those. For the naval war against Japan and America, we will have 2 large naval wars, so it would be helpful to continue to get these passive bonuses. Yeah, I guess we'll keep working on those. Just try and keep one of our research slots always dedicated towards ships, as I said we would do earlier in the campaign. We'll keep that going. And I suppose that might be the best one for us to get next. We'll do that one. And we don't have the naval experience to use it there. The Mexicans are actually pumping divisions over here. Well, that's interesting. So this could cause us some issues here. Now we have to attack here before we lose that battle right there. Over here, these guys just about finished wiping that out. We have 1 division left to take that province, and he can come on over here. All right, excellent. Let's just get more divisions up to the north here. Try and help us hold this defensive location.
Attention.
Let's go and attack now and see if we can't make this happen. Get these units destroyed. They're pretty weak since they've been doing that attack. But yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to hold on here with just that division attacking there. I can try and send another one, but yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to do much, honestly. Well, we already got one of those divisions destroyed, so it's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, that worked out just fine.
Attention.
All right, so we're looking pretty good. I want to get this location taken again, so we're going to try and do that. So the best way to go about doing it would likely be to send this division here. He's already going over that way. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Have this division come here and attack that way, so we're not attempting to attack into a mountain province and across a river. Obviously, wouldn't go very well for us, I think. But yeah, we got this situation looking pretty good now. This is what I was trying to get to. Get all Indochina taken, all those beautiful resources, taking those out of the hands of the communists. And so that got us the 92 rubber, got us the 45 tungsten, 10 chromium. So we didn't really need those resources, but we can trade them to our allies, and most importantly, we're getting them out of the hands of our enemies. Still attacking here, but they're not winning. Looks like there's more divisions over there, though. That's interesting. We do have those 2 divisions there. We have all 3 of the divisions here, so looking pretty good in North Africa. Still got those divisions defending there. Nothing to stop them from advancing up towards the Suez. I was kind of hoping allies would do that, but that has not been the case. And then we have the Belgians, too, who are a problem. But we do have 2 divisions coming down here to take their port from them. But yeah, this is going to be an issue, I think. I mean, no matter what, just joining that conflict is going to be a rough situation, honestly. There's going to be a lot of fronts that we're fighting on. Alright, so once we get this division over here, we'll attempt to attack right there. They are moving to reinforce it, so I don't think we're going to get there in time, guys. Let me see what happens if we just attack with 1 division. Because the other division would be needed to attack across this river here to stop them from advancing. And in that case, you probably would want to send everything you got here. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, so... yeah, I would have needed an attack there. I don't think that would have worked for us, because attacking across a river into hills, I think would have gone poorly, honestly. So I will just defend up along here. If they pull some more of those divisions out, we'll try and take the mountain province again. Now, we could clean this up a little bit. I don't think we can get there before them, but we could get to that location. Let me see if he can do it quicker than the infantry unit. Since he is a tank, he's fast, but it's into the mountains, So yeah, it could be kind of slow doing it that way. So yeah, we'll go ahead and have them grab this province here. That'd be a very good defensive location. It's got a river up on this side. It's in the mountains. Yeah, that'd be great. We can't get there to this location before these divisions unless we attack them. Let's say get there in 2 hours, so I don't really see the point. So yeah, we'll just try and take that location. And we'll have this guy go over here. All right, excellent. They are actually attacking us here to stop us from advancing. That's a problem. All right, that's a real shame. What I'm going to do is take this unit and have him attack that way just to try and lock them down. Make sure they can't get there before our tank unit does. He gets there in 6 hours. There we go, beautiful. Now, because Qing China is in the Central Powers, our faction, that does mean that anything we take in China goes to them. Which, you know, I'm not even unhappy with, honestly, because I was kind of worried about how we were going to garrison all this area. We would have definitely had to do some things to change up our garrison divisions, because they would not have been adequate for garrisoning all of China. We're already using 242,000 of our manpower just for garrisons. So we already are in a point where we kind of have to. Look at all these convoys we're sinking. So we're already kind of at a point where we need to adjust the division designs for the garrisons. So I'm just pumping out destroyers right now because I just don't have the naval experience to get the light cruisers. Again, need a lot of experience. So we did get here, but let's go and stop that. Have this guy come on over here. And what we need to do is get like a division over here. A half decent division over here. Well, we'll have him go up there. We're still waiting for troops to come from the south as well. We got a lot of troops coming from the south now. So once they get on this front, we'll have... Well, it says we only have 11 divisions. Are they all assigned to this one? Yeah, they're assigned to this one here. Alright, so let's make sure that all the divisions that are coming up are going to that location instead of this one. Alright, so we are holding on there. Excellent. We'll get this guy coming over here since he'll be doing much better in the mountains than that tank division would. And then we'll also send him. And then what we'd want to do is take the tank division and put him over here where he'd fight better on the Plains province. Yeah, I think that's the better way to go about doing it. But they are attacking across the river, which I think is a foolish thing for them to be doing here. They are only defending this location with one division, but have more on the way. Alright, so we're going to get 2 divisions over here. Once they're over there, we'll have the tank retreat. And then we have the Provisional Government of China. So we can create a collaboration government in China. We're just going to say this. They aren't ready yet. So basically, it looks like we got a bunch of these all at the same time, because we've gotten the compliance up in all these areas at the same time. We don't have to do this by event, of course. We can do this anytime we want. Alright, so let's see how we're doing on the convoy sinking here. I almost want to have our submarines start patrolling all through here, and actually I believe we still have the fleet in this area where they don't need to be. And just have the submarines just block all of China off for now. But once we are at war with Japan, we'll want to pull them back, because we'll likely have all those sunk if we have them in that area. Yeah, these guys could pull out of this area and focus exclusively over here. I think that would be wise. Now let's go and take these 3 ships here, get them training up, and maybe create another submarine task force. I guess we'll let them continue training. And remember, we're training a lot of those ships not to get their experience up, but to try and just get our experience, our total experience up. We do have some free military factories. Excellent. Maybe the anti-tanks here. Yeah, put some more into that. You see that we're still pretty short there. So we'll continue building up the anti-tanks. We do have a decision available here. These are just the collaboration governments. Just go and close that, make it look cleaner as well. We do have the experience. We probably had it for a while. So let's go ahead and get probably the war industrialists, so we can build the military factories quicker. Though I am tempted to get the quartermaster because we are building so many air bases, naval bases, radar stations. I'm tempted to get that. Now there's 2 things we'll be able to get here, because we can also get rid of David Lloyd George once we no longer need political power. We need to change up our conscription laws. We need the theorist still, and we need the last in the military high command. So we'll be able to do it and get rid of him until we do all that. So I suppose we could do both of these. I was thinking about getting the elusive gentleman to get another operative, but you know what? I think it would be better to just have both of these here. So you know what? Let's get the military factory one first, the war industrialist, since we did just start working on building military factories. So we'll be able to get those done quicker. So since we lost that airbase, we might want to go ahead and build up this one here. I don't know where that's going to be located, so let's just build one for right now and see where it's at and see if it's close enough to the front. So build one airbase there, and let me see if we can't bring some more planes into here to provide better support. Now, again, these guys reach here just fine, so that's not a problem. They can reach the whole zone. So their current location is fine. We could move these fighters out of here, but I don't think that's necessary. We control this zone, I believe. Yeah, there's not as many planes here. So yeah, I think we're pretty much good here for now, but we will want to get more planes there in time. The Germans have just about finished up in Belgium, and not a lot going along this front here. They're definitely having some issues, but they're continuing to push forward against the Russians, having quite a bit of success over here and almost to Moscow. So the Russians are just collapsing. Yeah, they're having huge problems. Remember, they're fighting on a ton of different fronts. Like a lot of different fronts here. I think if they can get Qing China wrapped up, the Russians and Japanese, that will allow them to get a lot of divisions in other locations, really help them out. Alright, so we're still just waiting to get the troops over to here so we don't lose that location. So this division here gets there. Oh, it's going to be a while. There we go, we got another one there. Let's go and move this tank over to here, where he could fight better in the plains. Alright, so I think we got it locked down, so really I'd just like to take this location here that would free up these divisions here to move over to that province, so you're not even increasing the size of the front. So I think that would be the best way to do that. You could do that all the way across here, in fact, and you still have a river to hide behind as well. So I think that's the better way to go about doing this. So as soon as they get here, they're going to attack, and then we're going to send another division to assist them. See how that ends up going. All right. So we've got the front looking great here. Very stable now. We'll advance a little bit, but that's what I intended to do here. Is just get Indochina taken over in a front for the Chinese to have to defend on. And then you have this front they have to defend on, and that'll open them up, hopefully, for us to do invasions of their coastal territory once we have the divisions here done, which it looks like many of them are finished training, or at least a few of them. So we're going to want to start moving those over now. But let's get the Africa front figured out first. I think that's the best way to do this. Is any spare divisions, get them going to Africa. I don't think we can defend all this, frankly. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Yeah, we just don't have the division numbers for defending all this territory. And we're not really getting any assistance from our allies either, likely due to the supply issues they were having here. So I think we're going to have to send many of those to Africa, unfortunately, because yeah, I did want to send more to Asia. But you know what? Let's get Africa cleaned up, get it completely done, and that'll allow us to then focus on Asia, the Asian front. So we'll send 2 more divisions over here so we can advance there. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then with these divisions here, I think we're going to send... I don't want to use them here against the Belgians because we already have 2 good divisions there to take that port. So all these divisions will be cut off from supply, and so I'm not too worried about them. You mainly want to stop them from advancing in specific locations. So here, where they could connect with the Italians, that's a serious issue. And then here, where they can completely cut off these divisions in the south, that's an issue. So those are the 2 areas that we have to get fixed, but do we want to send good divisions to do that? Probably not. So what I think we're going to do is let's send that guy over to there, and then send all 3 of these down into South Africa, where we won't have the supply issues that we would have had because we've now connected the supply here. We connected the railroads. So all this is connected as well, though again we have to get that supply hub built there so they'll actually have some supply. But yeah, supplies in a pretty good situation over here. Here you're getting supply from the port, so that's fine. So yeah, supplies in a pretty good place. And so we could put the better divisions, and I don't think they'll stretch the supply too much. And so we did send only one division over here. I was going to pull back on here, but yeah, I don't know if that's going to be enough to allow us to pull back. Okay, so what we'd have to do is take the 3 divisions here. Just take any 3 divisions and get... How many do we have to cover this? You have to have 2 covering here, and I guess you could have 1 covering right there. That's really all we have available.
Ready.
So you get 2 of them covering this location, so you don't lose that. And you can give them a planning bonus, I suppose. And then 1 division to come over here. Again, I don't know how effective this would be. I guess you could protect behind the river. Now they can connect it here too, so that's an issue as well. Where are we building the supply hub? I guess that's where we should defend. We can defend right there, where we had the supply hub. That's all we're gonna be able to do for right now until we get some more divisions available, which we can only throw 1 more division into this army. That's it. Corsica would be open to invasion by the Italians. I don't know if we'll be able to control the Mediterranean with what we currently have here. But again, we're going to send some of these ships, I think, to the Mediterranean. And just change the focus, actually. We're not even going to like take them and put them in the Mediterranean fleet. We'll just take the zones that they're covering and move it into the Mediterranean. I want to say there's still a couple things we haven't done here yet. So you know what? We'll do these first. Let's do the Spirit of the Academy first, which might just do the bold attack. Train traits is always nice to get quicker, I suppose. And then you also have the chance of getting the Brilliant Strategist or the Inflexible Strategist, which obviously those are only for new officers. I think this one might be the most advantageous for us, is the bold attack. This one is interesting because it will result in us getting more stability from the party popularity. Yeah, I don't think that's worth getting either. I think we're just going to do bold attack here. And then once we get the 50 experience, we'll go ahead and get the last one here. Just get these filled out. And then from there, we can start using army experience for doctrines, which we haven't gotten a single land doctrine yet. We've worked on the air doctrines and the naval doctrines, which is kind of what I expected us to be doing in this campaign, since it is more of a campaign focused on the Navy and the air rather than the land. We did get Japan's Cipher done. Excellent. We're going to keep China's for the passive bonuses, and then if we were to use it any time, we'd want to use it for the naval invasions. So Japan done, Italy is clearly the next one to do. We can become Spy Master as well. Alright, that'll get us another operative. I wasn't aware that the Central Powers didn't have a Spy Master. Let's get that. And they would let us, and that'll get us another operative. So yeah, we'll get the Spy Master going. So we're now Spy Master. In 30 days we'll get an additional operative. Yeah, all these troop convoys that we're sinking here. Yeah, just a ton of troop convoys that are coming to support the Chinese. The Russians, who desperately need assistance. But like, you see Japan here, and obviously the Russian divisions are here, but where are all those other allies of theirs? They have the Italians, and then they have the Belgians. Well, obviously they're probably focused on defending their own territory. But then you have South Africa and Canada. Like, where are all their troops? That's what I'm wondering. I did see one over here, a couple over here now. So yeah, they're actually defending this territory. Alright, so the Belgians have capitulated. Doesn't stop them having this territory though, of course. And yeah, Africa's definitely going to be a rough situation here, guys. But we're getting these troops trained up, and then we'll send them over there to those other fronts, and then we'll be ready for the conflict, guys, to join it. We're in a good defensive situation here. We also won right there, which is excellent. We're going to try and continue pushing forward, but we will need to give them some time to get their organization back up. And yeah, he can leave here, I suppose. I don't know why he's going over to that location of all places, but yeah, we'll let him go there. Could advance across the river, but that's not the best way to do it. We want to sit on a defense, a good defensive location here. We do have some free dockyards. Did we finish anything? Now we still got 2 Edwards and 2 Victories building. We might be getting these from territory we've taken that we have control of, where we're getting compliance up, perhaps. That's the only thing I could think of. Let's get more submarines, because they are kind of doing the brunt of the work right now, aren't they? Look at how many troops they're just sinking in the sea. Now, some of those are supply convoys, of course, but yeah, a lot of these are troop convoys. So yeah, they're just doing the majority of the casualties, I think. Alright, so I think we should probably just put these all into anti-tanks. Just go all the way up to 10 here. Because, yeah, we are very short on the anti-tanks. In fact, I want to build more units, and that's really the only thing we need, is anti-tanks. We never did get the Marines researched or designed yet, so we still need to do that. But yeah, you can see we're very short on support equipment and anti-tanks. Now, we could just go ahead and build a few of these anyways. Though, we don't want to run out of infantry equipment, so we'll just build 3. Manpower is also kind of short, so we'll need to change up the conscription laws. They still have had no success here. I know every time I attack, I lose my entrenchment, but I'm really hoping to get this ramped up eventually. Got 3 divisions just sitting here. Now, I know we are killing a lot of troops, both in the sea and on land, and their silly attacks they do. But yeah, the Mexicans keep sending troops over here. China's been moving troops through here as well, and of course the French. And we've just been killing a ton of them.
Ready to move.
All right, so let's go move this guy over here. A good period of time of not doing too much fighting would be helpful for us as well. I think that's how we built that infantry equipment back up, because we were short there for a time. We almost have enough to get another air doctrine.
Ready, sir.
All right, so we're gonna move this guy over here. Qing China finally capitulated. So that's only going to help our enemies, particularly the Russians and the Japanese here. We'll be able to start focusing on some of these other fronts. I think the reason why the Ottomans and their faction haven't attacked us is because they're at war with the Russians right now, and so they're busy with that. And I think that's the reason why we've been safe from their attacks. Xinjiang has lasted this whole time against the Russians and Japanese, and I'm wondering why they haven't joined any of the factions yet. They're not aligned, so you'd think they'd join the Central Powers. Yeah, they haven't done that yet. That's interesting. Alright, so we're bringing this division over here, and we're going to attack into that hill province. And just try and take all this here, all the way up, slowly.
Ready, sir.
There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. And we want to use this guy.
Out.
And we would not be able to win there. I know that they have an extra division there. He'll use in a couple hours. So we'll try again against just the 2 and see if that's a victory. Not really. What if we send another division to help? Yeah, because I'd like to kind of just roll them back here. We're just barely holding on to that mountain province. What the hell is going on over here? Did we never take control of that? It looks like I never took control of that. So this is like terrible looking. So let's get this taken. I don't know. Yeah, let's just get this taken real quick. I thought we had sent somebody over there to do it. I'm not entirely sure how that fell out of our hands. I could have swore I took that from them. I guess not. Alright, so we'll seize control of that. And it's not going to change anything here, really, but I don't think we're going to win here, guys. We sent another division
Ready, sir.
up this way. But yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to result in a win either.
Yes, sir. Order.
Yeah, all these divisions are super weak now. Yeah, they're just really holding us back here. That's interesting. I was not expecting to have so much issues with this attack here. Alright, we'll just stop the attack then. Clearly it's not going to work. Alright, so yeah, just getting those divisions trained up. Then we'll send them out there. We're getting our fleet built up further as well. Just getting ready for this war against the Italians, the Japanese, the Russians, and then the Canadians in South Africa as well, and the Belgians as well. So we just finished up the radar here, so now we have the radar research bonuses, which I think we were waiting to get the rest of the radar text till we had that. Over here, I don't know if there's really anything that we need now. I know we eventually do need to get these, to get some of these ones down here. I don't think we'll do, I don't know if we'll do that or not, because from my understanding it does cause issues with the Imperial Federation event. Kind of limits your options or whatever, what you can do there. And plus, all that territory is then going into their hands. The loyalist, loyalist Australia, loyalist Canadians, all them, rather than in your own hands. So I don't know that we'll actually do the decisions. But yeah, we might want to get it just to come down here. I think what we're going to do is get the Mediterranean Bastion one, because the war in the Mediterranean is about to kick up here in a minute, and I'm interested to see if we'll be able to do this one with Spain. And if we can't, we would want to build up in Gibraltar anyways, just in case Spain ends up attacking us, which is a possibility. But yeah, I think we'll do this one, guys. Yeah, let's go and get that, and see what options that'll all open up for us here in the Mediterranean, and it's going to allow us to get like forts and stuff, which, this is definitely an area we're going to be focusing on while we're at war with the Italians. We can get that air doctrine, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably been able to do that for a little while. This is the logistical bombing, so 15% on air superiority. So grab that. And we can also get our Spirit of Division Command, which there's several good options here. So static warfare, obviously that would help with the entrenchment speed and the max entrenchment. Good for defense. The flexible organization might be what we get for the extra speed. Yeah, I think that would be good to get. Reserve officers here. We're not going to do that one. Aggressive reconnaissance. I don't see us doing that one either. Or the victory or death. So the other one would be logistical focus. And so these are the two that I'm kind of flip-flopping between, because while I love speed, division speed is so helpful, we're fighting in a lot of areas where we're going to have some supply issues. So getting a less consumption for not just for our land troops, but our Navy and our Air Force, I think would be incredibly helpful. And so I think that's what we're going to do. While I love the speed, I think it would be better, given the areas that we're fighting in, to get this one. So let's go and get that. That'll help with the supply across the board. All right, so almost ready here. How are we doing on getting these troops trained? We're almost there, guys. And then we'll be able to get those placed all around the world. We'll just play like another day or two here. And unfortunately, we're going to have to end the episode. So yeah, let it go like another day. Just to see what they do over here. And looks like they're launching a full attack across here. And yeah, unfortunately, because of this situation here, we only have that one weak tank unit here. Now, we do get somebody to help defend, but yeah, if they lose here before we get over there, which is a real possibility. How long till they get there? They won't get there anytime soon, though. So yeah, we should be able to get there in time to stop them. Yeah, we get there in mere hours here. But is that going to be enough? No, because they retreated. Alright, so that's disastrous because they didn't ever get to reinforce there. And so now we're in a horrible situation here, guys. 1 day in 16 hours. 1 day in 8 hours. So we will not get there in time, which does result in all these troops here getting cut off. So that's a disastrous outcome here. Yeah, pretty bad overall, just because that division didn't reinforce fast enough. And a big problem, of course, is we have so many troops over here. Yeah, that's a major issue. So what we might want to do is figure out who's going over here and have him retreat over to there. But yeah, this is pretty bad, and there's no way for me to stop them either. There's nowhere to attack from to temporarily stop them. We could try and get the tank, coming back over here, see if he can get there quick enough once he retreats, but I don't think so, guys. I think they will get there before us, and thus these two divisions will be cut off. So this was pretty disastrous here, unfortunately. We'll go through here, look at any convoys, see what we sunk, then we'll look at the casualties here, and then we'll be ending today's episode. Yeah, a lot of convoys sunk all throughout here. Alright, that's fantastic. They still have not been able to win right there. Also sunk a few convoys I missed over here. And yeah, these are troop convoys. You know what? I think I got that one. It's just not disappearing. We do need to assign our civilian factories. Almost have that. That's one thing we might want to wait on as well, to get the hub built over here. Yeah, that could be a one thing to wait for. We'll get that done in August. So maybe that's when we would declare war. These guys would be done training at that point, but would they be in their locations? I can't say. So we'd also want to make sure that they're in the locations. We'll get some stuff constructing in the next episode. We're just going to look at the casualties here and end this one. So we've taken 86,000 casualties now. I think the last episode was 76 or somewhere around there, 79 maybe. So not too high of casualties in this episode. Almost all of those were against China. No additional casualties really to the French. Probably most of the casualty caused was to China. Yeah. Now we're at 199,000 casualties against China for just 14,000 lost. So that's fantastic. Yeah, great kill-death ratio there. We've also killed 52,000 of the Mexicans and 31,000 of the Central American Socialist Republic. All these were in the sea, by the way. I don't think we fought either of them on land. I think we just sunk their convoys. So now the other side has taken 1.37 million, and that's just from us, because I don't think that's including... Yeah, I don't think that's including the rest of our faction, because this is not the same war as of right now. If you wanted to look at the whole war, you'd have to go into one of these ones. We're not going to do that right now. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.